Band breakups and departures, they happen all the time. When it's a group you really like, it stings a bit. Other groups that you don't really care about, no big deal. Here is my list of band breakups and departures that hurt a bit. The Beatles, I'll start with them. As a wee lad, that was pretty devastating when they broke up, but the blow was softened quite a bit by the fact that they all went on to prolific solo careers, especially my favorite Beatle, George Harrison. Safe to say that he was held back by John and Paul quite a bit. Pink Floyd, it hurt when Roger Waters left the band, but the rest of the group did just fine without him, I must say. America was never the same after Dan Peek left the group. He was kind of a heart and soul guy with his high harmonies and lead guitar work. They were not the same after he left. Chicago, not the same after Peter Cetera left, but let's be honest, they were not the same after Terry Kath died. Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young had their fair share of drama. It was quite tragic that at the time of his death, David Crosby was not on speaking terms with either Graham Nash nor Neil Young. Pretty sad there. Fleetwood Mac recently booted Lindsey Buckingham out of the band. I have no desire personally to see Fleetwood Mac in concert without Lindsey Buckingham on guitar. Heart had a few years where Nancy and Ann Wilson were not on speaking terms with some family drama that occurred. Glad to say that they have patched things up, and I saw them recently in concert. Good news there. The band that affected me the most when they broke up was Supertramp, one of my favorite groups. Roger Hodgson and Rick Davies were better together than apart. That old expression, the whole is greater than the sum of its parts, is definitely the case with Supertramp. In the comments, please list the band breakups that hurt you the very most.